also said that if you crash the car, it's gonna fire you from your own team.
This is gonna be an objective scene. 1 minute 48. This is gonna be an objective scene. 1 minute 48.
Sixth place HPD's right behind you. Sixth place HPD's right behind you.
For the next couple of hours, and you got to leave on cameras for the next 8 or so hours here on RaceSpotTV. So, welcome back to everyone then who's been a part of our coverage for the first 8 hours as we are continuing along here at Daytona International Speedway and Co-Anderson Sports. Now, we're 36.6 second advantage over Ruku Alatalo in that Glacier Racing car. Anthony Rosselli in third place in the Radicals Online car. They are your top three as we've just got ourselves Fem Kuzma getting into the rear of the Pure Racing Team LMP car. In your GT class, it's still currently the Core Motorsports car leading the way. Neil Buff now behind the wheel of that machine. Although, we've got Falcon GP. They are actually just thought about looking down to the inside. They come down in towards turn 1. This, I do believe, is for the system. Or, we'll have a look at that one very quickly. But these drivers are battling it along on the racetrack. And I do think actually this is because that, you know, there's a lap between those drivers right now. So Neil Cross is leading by almost 1 lap in that number 33 car. Marcel Wieners in that Falcon GP car in second place. Mario Bonatoli currently in third place as far as it goes. But really less than a big story in that GT field has been about the Core GT. We said coming into this event they were underdogs. I think you've got to put that new World Sim Sports car as a potential serious contender.
He's not far off the overall GT lead, really.
Back in third place.
Almost 8 hours into the race, and really anything could happen. Yeah, you can't write anybody off. Jonathan Butel in the car at the moment, lying in 4th place overall in the GT class. He could well be in with a shout at the podium.
Yeah, in fact, Movano, Frost Motors X team coming onto pit road. Fabio Gonzalez now behind the wheel of that car, meaning that Butel is back onto the 3rd place in class. So welcome in to the RaceSpotTV booth to both Jake Cameron and Alex Simpson. And I will start with you first, Jake. Well, 8 hours into this event, we still got most of our drivers running. A handful of retirements, a handful of damaged cars, but still overall 34 cars circulating on the racetrack.
Yeah, 34 cars circulating still on the raceway as we head into what I like to call the graveyard shift, just after 8 hours of passing. Really starts to get grueling on some of these drivers now coming into their second stint. And as you say, 34 cars still going in a 24-hour race after 8 hours. Very good going on. But how many can we end with? Will we still have that amount in another 16 hours?
As also Alex Zambrano team comes out of pit road. I think it's going to be fascinating to see if we get Justin Lindsay back behind the wheel of that Grinder Sim Sports car, whether or not he'll actually be able to be a little bit better in his second run, because he was able to blow basically a 60-second lead in that Grinder Sim Sports number 11 car, and he will have to run again in order to do his fair share. So he'll have to do probably at least another 2 hours with 4 drivers involved in that team before he's able to do that. I think that'll be something that we stick in the back of Grinder Sim Sports mind.
Well, I think looking at what they did earlier on in the race, and Justin Binston didn't have too much practice. I was just speaking to him before coming on air, actually, and just important really for him to go out there, do a job for the team, and fill in some time, make sure he doesn't make a mistake. And that's exactly what he did. And he handed the car back in over, and he was still in a relatively good position. And of course, Mitchell and Martin have been able to get the lead back and start to extend it. So they'll just ask the same job from him again. Don't make any mistakes. Hand over the car in good working order.
What team is the next car? I don't remember that guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, live timing and scoring is available. Head over to RaceSpotTV.
What do you want to know?
/time.
Next team
Throughout
behind
the course of this event. We do apologise.
I don't remember that guy. That's pretty fast.
The live timing and scoring, where everything was basically being doubled up, mainly because of the fact we were just switching things over. I blame Hugo Louise for that one. But, well, Alex, as far as it goes, we are into... I don't like calling it the graveyard. I like calling it the twilight hours, even though, sunny all day long here at Daytona. But we've got to remember the fact that fatigue now, because these guys in their second stint, they might not have had any sleep between stint number 1 and stint number 2. So now, they are potentially more mentally fatigued and possibly, definitely more physically fatigued as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, certainly we've been racing a long time already. A few drivers out there doing some 3-4 hour stints already. So, yeah, like you say, those European drivers now are going to start to feel sort of the mental fatigue. They're going to be generally getting a little bit tired behind the wheel of the car. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. I'm sure drivers from sort of the Pacific region and sort of America as well, probably fresh at the moment and raring to go. So those teams out there that have got drivers all over the world are really going to come strong, I'm sure, in this stage of the race.
Well, okay, as far as that battle is going on the racetrack between the Radicals car of Anthony Rosselli and Rico Alatalo, that last time fight, Alatalo was able to pick up that pace a little bit, and he's got that gap up now to 8.2 seconds on the racetrack. But Anthony Rosselli, still, we know he's a very good GT driver. It just seems to be that he's kind of just hanging on right now, although that last time by, again, trading it back faster than Rico Alatalo. At least he seems to be going tete-to-tete right now.
Yeah, it seems to be a mind game right now at the moment. It seems to be playing in each other's minds. And lap times on the board, teammates will be calling it out to them, saying, this guy's going quicker by this. And, it turns into a mind game as well in this endurance race. So, I mean, it's just going to have to be who can handle that pressure a little better as we head into this next hour.
Yeah, 2
and see who
HPGs
can
coming up behind
actually
you.
hold their game, hold their nerve. In them consistent
GT4
laps.
car.
I mean, Anthony Rosselli, he puts in some really consistent laps in any GT car.
GT Daytona right there, baby.
He is an outstanding driver.
Well,
he
GT
can put in some
Daytona
quick
is
laps
faster than any other GT class.
That's as far as the wonderful world of GT goes. We've still got some close battles going on. Actually, one is circulating on the racetrack right now between two New World Team Sport cars. New World Team Sport Pixel Team, P3, New World Team Sport Moonshine, 1 second back on the racetrack.
Be interesting to see what happens with that one if they come up behind their sister team. Really, who do you think is going to get?
I like Clarence to really get on the infield now.
Move over for the other.
They made it faster. Is that what they did? What'd they do?
Not in my position.
Who knows? Well, it's less than a second now. The gap.
Did they do something to make it faster on the straightaway?
We talked about this a little bit earlier on. You know, the bump draft.
McLaren, yeah.
Between the two teams tied together by a little piece of rope. You can get the same thing here. These two
That's why
guys
cars
work
is-
together.
that's
Actually,
probably one of
they'll
the
be
better
doing
cars
more
to drive,
good to each
actually.
other than harm. But I do think that responsibly as a team, if one is clearly faster than the other, let's not hold each other up, guys. They've got a bigger picture to go for, surely.
Yeah.
Alex, your team
Yeah.
manager, what would you say about that?
Yeah, it's an interesting concept really, because the cars are very strong in different areas of the racetrack. Of course, we know that the Ford's particularly quick in the straight line.
Is the HPD coming? I smell problems.
They're expected to be strong here, and yeah, the McLaren really quick through the infield. You see, they're very close together on the racetrack right now as well. So I would think, as long as, like I say, as long as they're not holding each
I knew
other
that car
up,
was
trying
telling
to
me
battle,
something.
then,
It's our car.
they would just go with it. But as it actually looks like we're
They are
about
going
to
for
see,
it.
You aren't
it looks
joking?
like we're about to see Jonathan move out
It's
the way here.
Sentis car, look at it. That's
Although,
why I
yeah,
told
the
you that
rest
was.
was just saying actually on
I thought you were
YouTube,
joking.
no team orders, 4GT still needs to
No,
stop.
I
guys.
seriously had no
So
idea
it's
that
one of
the
those
guy
things
was
that I think
driving for
they're just
them.
going to be respectful to each other.
I was like, oh, he's just being
So
funny.
there's one potentially sorting themselves out there. And it's one of those things as well, see down to the inside, nice,
I figured
easy,
that
clean
car
pass.
was one of
Smoke
the
ahead
top
of them though on the
leading car,
racetrack
you
there,
know,
Alex.
depending on pit stop.
Yeah,
And I just couldn't figure
not sure who that was.
what
to
team it
see-
was.
see what happened there,
because
but,
that guy never ran for
yeah, for
NT
sure.
or
I think
whatever.
the important thing really for those is just even though they're within close proximities, make sure they
NT probably told him, hey, it's gonna let you pass, when myself
good that
was
they've
just
let
like,
each other
well, it's gonna wait.
go through, and we'll see now whether or not the McLaren pulls away from the Ford.
Well, Jake, still plenty of action to go here at Daytona. As you can see there, the two new World Team Sports cars still having a little bit of side-by-side action with each other. We've got Sven Kresma though on pit road once again in that pure racing team number 2 car. He's really setting himself in service done. He's been on pit road for a little while now, but I think actually there might be an issue to him because we're not seeing him appearing on our time and scoring screens all of a sudden.
No, I've just seen them
Another
suddenly
HPD
disappear
behind
on
you?
that one
Oh,
as
looks-
well. Who was last in that car either? So that's going to be one to have to find out about in the coming time. But it looks like they're going to have add another retirement to.
Yeah, so we'll keep an eye out, see what happens to the PRT car. Don't forget, interact with us on Twitter. Use the hashtag iRacing24. Follow us at RaceSpotTV. Find us on Facebook, facebook.com/RaceSpotTV. Or talk to us
This
on
guy is
YouTube. Just like
TVL,
Auto
no way
Racer
I'll let him
5
pass.
did. You know what's a really good simulator? Coach Simulator. I completely agree with you.
But this
That,
one,
Jake,
not in
is
the right
even
turn.
on my own side. Possibly one of the greatest games ever invented ever.
Well, I can just about that right toast simulator.
I saw that one yesterday for the first time yesterday, and I actually so want to play it.
No, it's great. Drop your way across the kitchen, avoid getting dirt on you. Toast yourself and then butter yourself. It's
Is that the same one as on Steam?
Yeah.
He's actually really, really good.
I saw
amazing.
that the first time yesterday. I saw the bedroom one, and actually I'm not allowed to. We're not possible. Actually, we are, but no, we're not. Mivano are battling right now with Brazil Power Team, battle for P6, P7 on the racetrack, Jake. And last time by a 1:38.3 for Richard Hamilton in that Brazil Power Team car. Mivano Frostmaster did a 1:46.9.
Yeah, it seems to be a big difference in the lap times there. But did the Brazil Power Team just come out of pit road? I think I saw them
Looks
on pit
like
road
5
last
laps
time.
still.
Right, maybe.
Yeah.
So I mean that's going to
You
affect
ready,
some of
Randy?
their team.
Yeah,
the
buddy.
figures in there as well. So
Alright.
it's going to be a close one to the
I
end
don't
for
wanna
these
let you
guys.
drive.
But I mean generally it's
It's
really
like
close racing.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll do a third hour.
Mix as well. So
Don't worry.
we've also got the race leader in that class behind them as well.
There's a car spinning in a
coming up to
gain.
a lap on them guys as well.
And the important thing to remember is, though, Alex, with that 4GT, they've been able to go about 5, maybe in some cases 6 laps longer than all of the other cars in their class. That means potentially they can save at least 1, maybe even 2 pit stops. So the time that we see right now, it's going to be one of those things, it will just slide out and out and out and out and out, and all of a sudden, it'll come back in together. And we'll see these 4GTs right, in my opinion, towards the front of this field.
4 laps
Yeah, I
to
think
go.
you're right. Actually, watched a couple of sort of endurance races with the GTs involved, and that's exactly what's happening. Like I say, 2 stints that they're going to going to save, and that's quite a lot of time. So I would think towards the end they're going to be in a very, very strong place, and if they can get potentially another stop, then they really could be in the driving seat for victory.
Well, I and Rachel are going to disappear off. We have nothing to do even. No, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a date unless you call commentating on a Skip Barber race day. Rachel, who knows?
Yeah, exactly, though. Who knows?
Yeah, but we will see you at 7 o'clock in the morning, guaranteed. I might pop back for an hour or so if you guys will let me at least. Nothing. Rachel, time for us to say goodbye. You guys, it's over to you. Jake, start talking now.
Well, thanks very much, Will
I have
and
to slip
Rachel,
now.
for the past 8 hours in this
Not
event.
yet.
Well, Alex, what a race it's been so far. Now into that session, as I said earlier, the graveyard shift. I don't know what you like to call it, but this is where it really does get intense for these drivers.
Yeah, I think from personal experience doing these long endurance races, once you get beyond that 6-hour mark, it really does become quite a challenge. And now, like I say, we touched on it, people are going to start to get tired around now as well. And yeah, give it another 3 or 4 hours, and I think that's when we're going to start to see mistakes happen in this one. It's there's some few close battles out there, and actually I caught up with the race at the start and saw what happened and how the leaders' battle has ebbed and flowed throughout this race. And it sounds like with Justin coming back in as well, and almost there's a crash there as well.
That's actually our second place in the GT class, Falcon GP. We'll get a replay of that on your screen. Just been helped around there on the exit of turn number 1, it looks like.
Yeah, just coming out of one. I'm just having a little look back to see what it was. I think that was BMW. Who was that?
Was that the Movano?
It might well have been the Movano. It was in Podium Assault car actually. Just helped him around there, I think.
Second place car in class, Falcon GP.
That's a very unfortunate one for them guys there. Then it's going to get the back of second
In our class?
racetrack, especially as they're chasing down that core motorsports car, who has actually now been able to put another lap back onto them. So they'll go a lap down again to the leaders, which is not always the greatest thing in a.
Was it Rob at the wheel? It looks bad. Marcel Wiemers. Used to be a fast guy in the Corvette. Looks like he's keeping it out on track too.
He's about 6-7 miles an hour down on top of the
I'll take it.
I mean, that'll bump into him now up to P2 as well.
Any damage actually just break the aero and you can't repair it. That's really such a handicap.
No worries, Michael. Anytime, buddy.
Finally, I see some cars when I'm about to give up the wheel. I've been driving alone for 2 hours now.
That's how it was during the squad.
Inside, Timmy.
I never really got away from the place.
Thank you, sir.
The stint when I raced with you.
Yeah. And this one's gonna be my last lap.
Yeah, I haven't dropped a single frame in 9 hours on YouTube. Just chilling at 4,000. I bet I could do 1080p. Alright, pit this up, pit this up. I wish I could tell that car behind us. Yeah, that's true.
And Stevenson knows what he... Hell, Stevenson does this shit in real life.
Does he?
Yeah, he runs the Connie series. I think.
Looks like I'm out.
I am in.
Ah, damn.
Alright, great job, JV.
I'm just
good
gonna-
luck, Randy. I'm gonna go take a 5-minute break.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a few pictures of the car before it got bent.
That's fine. I'm gonna actually turn around here. I'm gonna go out the pit lane the wrong way.
Well, you can try that, yeah. I'm just gonna tell the broadcast that they focus on you. Randy is in the car, you can focus on our car. Changing tires. 4 brand new Continentals. Yeah, full on pit exit, it's really tricky, you know.
Yep.
Fuller almost bent it there. You're clear behind. I'll take a break. Have fun.
I've seen you. Good run.
Yes.
Not very good.
.807.
Two HBDs coming out of the bus stop.
inside.
He's going for it.
Clear.
Check to make sure you're not in replay mode. You said he's going for it.
Probably am. Yep, I am. Because I can't see. Never mind. Thank you.
You're like, he's going for it. I was like, he's in front of me.
I can't see that part of the screen because my dash is like right there.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
First place has damage.
What are their times looking like?
1 second.
One minute 46.991.
Looks like they lost about a second on their speed. Maybe a second to 1.2. That's huge. The second place is about seconds off pace. They can't really do any better in 150s.
Yeah, I think about 4 or 5 laps ago, and I just blew by him. Feel like no contest.
Sure, we're now joined with the New World Sim Sports 43 car of Randy Shenworth. He's currently out in that Ford GT, currently sitting at 7th in class. Randy, how's the race going for you so far, mate?
Feeling pretty good.
See him just manoeuvre himself around that bus stop on the back straight. We spoke about that, me and Alex did earlier on, Randy. Is that probably one of the toughest bends to manoeuvre at flat out around here?
Well, we're not taking it flat out, not anywhere near, but it's definitely the highest speed corner on the track, and certainly that makes it a little fishy, but it's not too bad. I'd say some of the slower corners being off them are a little bit more tricky than bus stop is overall.
If there was a corner you had to pick, Randy, that was the one you struggle with the most with traffic, which one would you say it was out there?
Because traffic is probably the kink because it's so narrow and so fast, and everyone's going through there flat out. The GT cars need the preferred line. I would definitely say that kink is probably the hardest on the circuit. A lot of people don't think about it because it is just sort of a minor corner, but I'd say it's all the other ones are fairly easy. Turn 1's probably the second most difficult.
So how's that car being set up then for you today, Randy? Is it sort of good in the first section of your stint, or are you getting better towards the end?
Well, the way the tires are on all the GT3 cars, the pace just drops out of it after about 10 miles, about a second, and then it kind of stabilizes there. But the way we have our car set up is very stable, but it still has the pace. We were messing around. We had some sketchy setups that were fast. We managed to find something that will put down the same lap time, but it was just easy to drive. Even Jake Cameron can drive.
Well, that would be a tricky one, Randy. I'm not the greatest of driver. Maybe Alex Simpson would be able to step himself up into that car. But anything else to ask him, Alex Lester?
Well, I just wanted to touch really on. We were discussing obviously fuel mileage. We know Ford's quite fuel efficient.
Whoa! I just got taken out.
Yeah, I've just seen it on my screen as well. I'm not sure what happened there. We had a little blink out as well. So it just seemed like everybody seemed to disappear.
Yeah, and it took us
that one back.
Replay.
Oh. We've just got a replay up on screen of it now.
If you could move me back down to my team channel so I can talk to them, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You were moved.
What the fuck?
The internet just did that, didn't it?
Yep. It blinked out on me and a guy just ran up the fuck with my ass. It wasn't just us, it was the server.
Well, it's alright. It was a good effort. We'll just see what we can do now. That sucks, man. Weird. Dang, that really was. Oh well.
Hold on, let me get out of the car real quick. What the hell just happened?
I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna just see how much damage we got.
Oh, it's like 8 minutes of...
10 minutes of damage.
So you saw that? How the entire server like cut out?
I lost you for a second. Next thing I saw was you just spinning and going up into the wall.
On my screen there was a... what does the HPD behind me do when I like start spinning?
I don't know. Let me look again. Basically, he was right below you, and when you reappeared... When you reappeared, it looks like you had just got hit, and then he was below you, so, yeah.
Wait,
it looks like you're... Yeah, it looks like you're...
right next to the yellow the whole time.
On mine, the first frame that I can see you... Let me do it frame by frame. The first frame I have, you're car width up, but you're already pointed towards the wall.
Okay, so you got me after I got hit then.
Yeah.
Did they move you in the commentary booth? I mean, you were driving. That's not a good idea.
Yeah, they had me in there. That's not what happened though. We got fucked over by lag.
Yeah, that's one of the other TeamSpeak guy that told me you were in an interview while you were driving. I was like, that's best idea to lose focus.
Oh no, it wasn't focus. It was I was going through the oval and either
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, I know.
just you know, it didn't happen that way, but it could have happened that way. If they moved you, that's bad. I mean.
The lead is pitting now.
I'm sorry, guys.
It just sucks because... How's it your fault? It just sucks because we were just... all we had to do is drive the car. All we had to do is drive the car.
And we did. We didn't fail at that.
No! We did. This is racing.
Yeah, that was no one's fault. That wasn't that.
Freaking dog ran across the track and ruined our race.
That happened to Bruno Senna once, actually.
Yeah. Looks like we hit a moose, though. It really doesn't look bad for how hard we hit the wall.
Oh, well, that's just because the iRacing graphics are fucky, but the car is destroyed, I guarantee it. It was crabbing that I brought it in, and like Buttel was saying earlier, you can't, the arrow just doesn't get fixed, so...
No, it'll drive perfectly straight, but it's not gonna. It's gonna be.
Yeah, it's just gonna be dead slow on the straights.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things that it's just gonna be frustrating to deal with. And if it's gonna be like dangerous, I'd rather just pull it. Like we can see how it is after the damage here in about. I mean, how long is it?
If we can still run like 49, if we can't run 49s, pull it. I mean, if we're running high 49s, we can't. We're done.
Okay. Well, since I was there, I'm going to tell them to move me back, tell them what happened, and then I'll be back down here in a minute or two.
You know, you can't count out how quick all the Glacier drivers are today, and you know, Riku we know is, you could call him a veteran now on iRacing. He does a bit of this and a bit of that, but he's very quick in whatever he does. So I'm not surprised to see Paul like not closing in a huge amount. Yeah, I would think for those guys now, it's just time. It's just they need to see what's going to happen throughout this race. It's the only thing that's going to bring them back into it. It's also worth pointing out, we were talking about the gap as well. The pit stop for Glacier, 32.6 seconds, 32.2 seconds for Coanda. So almost identical. Definitely taking full fuel and four tyres on there as well. Nothing different. So yeah, I expect that gap to be very, very similar to what it was.
Yeah, I hope it will be very similar, and it's come out at 45.8 seconds, a difference on the racetrack. And Lester, I believe you have an update on our GT class Falcon GP, second place?
Yeah, a few minutes ago, the second place Falcon GP car came into pit lane. Marcel.
We're done.
Switched.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, I don't know if I lagged out or if it was the server, but I was basically just going along the bottom of the fucking oval and just got ran into the back of. And it doesn't look like it was the HPD driver's fault. There was a lot of lag.
I say if we can run sub 49s, we stay in, but here, let me just try and drive it. Or do you want to drive it, Randy?
You can hop in it if you want. You haven't gotten a chance to run yet.
Let me just see if it'll run. There, I gotta put my gloves on.
Yeah, take all the required and then take the optional as well.
Right, yeah, there's still about 3 minutes.
That's the optional, is it? Wait, it's only optional now.
Required's 1 minute left, optional's 2:56.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take it though.
Yes, optional is gonna repair everything mechanical, so basically the car is gonna drive straight, but with no top speed.
Well, the back end looks good. Or not bad, I should say.
Yeah, the part that got hit by the HPD, and the same thing with the HPD. If you look at the front of his of that car, they don't actually have very much damage.
Quite a few teams who are still in contention and
Yeah, there is still a few people in contention for each class as well. And Alex, what's really caught your eye so far in this one?
Yeah, I mean, just to really touch on it, that it seems like the teams there have not shied away from getting everybody in their teams involved. The Radicals guys got loads of guys taking part, so have Coanda as well.
What car did we get into?
It was the...
I almost think it was the same one that took... Oh, it's the same mofos that took out our P1 car. Those guys are... I mean, who drives right up into a disappeared car? That's such a noob move. But it's two noob moves I've seen out of them in one race.
Was it the 147 car?
No, 37.
It's black and gold.
37 car. They're running fourth in class.
The very back, really, including some dodgy back markers. Seem to get in some people's way now and again.
Oh, I'm not surprised at all. Robert Tinsey was driving.
In the first 8.5 hours that I've seen, and
yeah, did you see what happened yet?
No, I was out, so I don't have the replay, but I'm not surprised. He's always been a fucking idiot in Provo GT.
Welcome to RaceSpotTV.
Yeah, I was just down on the yellow, and I must have blinked out. And I didn't even see him in the mirror. Like, I was sitting there, and they had me in the commentary booth, and I was chatting with them. I was mostly just talking to them on the ovals. And my mirror was clear, and I glanced up, and then suddenly there's a car literally just in the mirror. Like, I didn't get a blue flag until he popped in, and then right when that happened, I just got hit and turned into the wall.
Right now we're 8th in class, about 43 laps off. Job is first time racing this car in an official race that actually counts. Doing a great job, and loving what y'all doing today.
About a minute left.
So, two cars in two splits. How's the dynamic work for you on that one? And you've got cars jumping in you've got drivers jumping in each car, or are you focusing on one? How's it all playing out?
Well, TPK has two teams set up. One team is the one that y'all commentating on the first split. The second team is mine that's right now running an 8th split. And we had our 4 drivers lined up from the World before the 24. We decided to stick with us 4. Josh and Tim won't be racing with us, but we know each other really well, and we just set our driving times up as we need it.
Yeah, you said 4 drivers there. I mean, that's a long, a serious amount of racing all you guys are going to have to do if you're going to eat that 24 hours out.
Alright, crush fingers.
We don't gain positions if we don't keep turning in laps, so that's...
Gosh, feels great. No drag at all.
At least you can hit the pit limiter.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Car right.
BMW right
Still there.
on
Clear.
your right.
Obviously it feels great. Doesn't feel... I know the feeling when it's really down on straightaway speed. It doesn't give me a drastic feeling like that yet. We'll see. The motor feels strong is what I'm saying. Usually it feels like the motor's kicked in the nuts. We are down a little bit.
anything on mechanical gets repaired with optional. Just
Oh
the
yeah,
aero.
mechanical's fine. But the arrow's really not that bad. I don't think it's that bad.
It's about the same speed.
They pulled away from me a little bit, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, he's dropped himself, so.
We're hurt. We're definitely hurt.
169 when you got a draft like that.
Yeah, we're hurt.
1 minute 57.088.
Point is, I think we still got a race car. Strategy's different. We're just gonna have to drive the hell
Are you
out
guys
of it
still
now.
streaming?
I am right now. We're basically testing the car out, see if it's any good.
I am as well. I'm feeling good about it, Will.
Alright.
User left your channel.
You want to get in next, Randy?
If you want, you can run this fuel tank out, and then I'll just do a single, and then we'll just like pick up on the rotation from there.
You mean do a double or just do this one single?
Well, I mean, a single.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll just finish this thing. You'll get back in, do a double. And
Yeah,
we'll go
no, I'll do a single. I don't have time for a double.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll do
Gotcha.
a single, and then we can do that.
Perfect.
Should get a second rotation.
Perfect. All right. Does that lead BMW have any damage? Or the second BMW?
The one right in front of you does.
The lead doesn't?
That lead was
47.274.
Well, maybe he does. Sure is slow on the straight. You're just hitting non-draft speeds, you know, and you're gaining on them.
Plenty of time left to go racing with. Radicals Online, Paul Ilbrink still sits in that third place, Leicester, putting in some very, very good times though.
Yeah, absolutely. Timing is everything. But yeah, it's one to watch, and I've just been having a quick look up and down the field to see if there's any up and coming battles anywhere, any sort of juice.
Minute 47.781.
lot slower now.
Left side. Clear on the left.
I think because that front car is so beat up right now, we'll be able to catch back up here.
One minute 49.066.
Running it until it's dry and see how it works out. If they manage to eke a one shorter stint or one less pit stop, then great. If not, they'll go with it.
Yeah, go with it indeed. As we've actually had a tweet come in from the Williams 00_7 at RaceSpotTV. Good to see the NWSS Ford going again, the new World Sim Sports Ford that is. Apologies from TNT.
No, that lead car should be pitting in a couple of laps.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. 1 minute 47.699. Right side.
That might have worked out nice. Oh, he's more messed up than we are.
Clear on the left.
It's like, score! Oh, just kidding. Things should be in a junkyard.
So they just had a tweet on the broadcast from the guy who was, I guess, 5 minutes off about 3 or 4 seconds. I don't know why he drove downward and his car just went down, but...
Yeah, that happened on the oval?
Yeah, I was on the infield of the oval, or no, I was in NASCAR 4. I was just holding the yellow line, and on my screen, I don't blink out obviously, and I'm on the yellow the entire time.
Yeah, I know. I you know, if I see a car blink out, I knew where they were, and I'm not going to be there. I know that much. But like I said, that guy's a fucking moron, anyways.
Yeah, there were no other cars around me, so it's not like behind me was censored or something. But from what John said, or from what Hall says, that when he sees it, I disappear, and then when I come back, I'm already laying up, and I'm pointed at the
car right.
Hit me on my end.
Clear on the right. One minute 48.44.
Alright, this will be a truer test.
1 minute 47.829.
Race and done a pretty good job, and it's been a mixed one. Had a bit of contact with the
I think our fuel mileage is going to suffer pretty big, though.
Yeah, it's gonna ace up our sleeve, guys, bro.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Yeah, well, we've got to be careful because the HPDs are very, like, you know, vulnerable to getting a lot of damage. I mean, we've lost a bit of damage on the right hand side of our car, and we are losing a lot of top end speed down the straights, and we're sitting ducked basically.
I think we were faster this way.
Very quick and consistent, and the damage is actually across our car than before we steer on our setup, because we prefer that. We're doing very well, and we're not really thinking about top 5, but you never know. Doing well, and see how we go.
Well, thanks, Ryan. Good luck for the rest of the race. Wish all you guys the best.
Fuller, I just posted the timestamp of what
Keep it in a few
happened
more places.
from what I saw, and then obviously when I go out, get out of the car and stuff.
Well,
very much.
Is Ryan.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Bad time to get a slowdown.
1 minute 50.024.
Idea, you know, grabbing the people from the forum who want to race, and yeah, seeming like it's working okay, apart from the little incident they had very early doors.
Yeah, it's just good to pick up a little bit of experience, though, isn't it? As well, you've got to pick up that experience of the longer endurance racing, haven't you, Lester? I mean, it all pays off longer in your future as well, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yes. Any experience is a good experience, something under your belt, I suppose.
Yeah, well, that's, pretty clear. He just blinked out and he just came bowling right through that line. I mean, there's just no way in hell I would have done that.
Yeah. You didn't even tell on the stream because the stream cuts out.
Almost 5
You know, and it's not I've seen a million cars blink out. There's no way in hell I don't go where the car was when it blinked out. That's just stupid.
Most normal people don't, especially in 24 hours.
You know, he's in a faster car too. You know, he could have just stayed outside and then whatever. You know, if you dropped or, you reappeared, everything would have been fine.
2.
It's probably going to be better on the tires though. Because it's down on power.
Yeah, but the only place to really use tires is
Because I honestly think that's how they fix the aero is by taking power out of the car.
Well, you've gone.
By the way, I don't know what brake pressure you were or what bias you were running. I was running 46, so I adjusted it. It's still there.
It's working.
Looks like you should get about 36 laps out of a tank.
But you should. Okay, gotcha. I just really didn't want to not race the rest of the day. That's what I was bummed about. It's like, what am I going to do now? Chores? No.
I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know if I'm really up for staying up all night to drive around a banged up car. I mean, we can pick up positions, but I don't know.
We'll see what happens. Like I said, I know the shit's going. They said like this is
47.087.
You guys already did that once in squad, right?
Yeah, you know, if it was my first 24-hour race or whatever, you know, it's kind of, you know, fun going through the motion, but, yeah, I don't know.
Don't worry, I'll do it all.
I mean, I have no problem with that. I'll stream it.
Anti behind you is battling for position. I was not listening if someone told me that.
But I seriously will drive it till I can't drive it anymore. Just to see how far I could go. Because there's been enough required time by everybody else, right?
1 minute 47.896.
I have no problem with doing that. I still have to work for another week, so I can sleep. It's actually probably the perfect time to do it.
Left side. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear. 1 minute 47.76.
I think it'd almost be a better strategy just to pit whenever this beamer does. If it was close to our window.
Maybe. They're about 20 laps with their run.
That's probably too far. I'm 10 into mine. Just gonna be hard to find another car this speed.
Minute 47.657.
You still there for it?
Yeah.
There is some good news though, because the leader has been down about a second half of lap, which will promote Ante to the lead position. Once he ends up.
And so, oh yeah, where happened the second place car?
I don't know if they pulled it or what's that. They are like 3 laps down now. I think that they have to stop and take either that or they got more. Right now, Ante's running in second. But that Ford Motorsports car is about a lap ahead. Doing, like I said, it's second to last slower than Ante.
Minute 47.905. Car right. Clear.
That white and red BMW is a liability. Was Mac in the car when he just backed and fell out?
No balls in the car.
1 minute 48.793. Car on your left. Clear. Right side. Clear. Right side. Clear. One minute 49.65. Car right. Stay on the left. Keep to the left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. 1 minute 47.959.
But there's passing people on the outside like a fucking boss.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Just gotta go for it sometimes, boys. Hammer down.
Yeah.
Gotta go for it. Get it. I lifted for a half second, like, nope, bad decision.
Thank you.
1 minute 48.53.
Because it doesn't feel like it has as much power, so you can really get on the throttle a lot more aggressive. That's another thing. The reason I think it's like that very good fuel mileage.
Yeah, I don't know. Looks like you're on pace for 36.
I got this, don't worry.
Install the hybrid system.
Car on your left.
Thank you.
Keep to the right. Clear on the left. 1 minute 47.742. minute 48.061.
Well, I guess that's that, boys. There ain't no way I'm making it back around. That's,
Engine let go.
yeah, I was taking it so easy. Oh, maybe I could go in the pits backwards. What do you think everybody think about that?
Yeah, pull her in.
But you know what Tommy Kendall says? He says, always pull it to the left and I'll ever pull it to the right. What I do? Pulled it to the right.
Just get close, we'll push you in.
Well, GG, guys. It wasn't meant to be.
first,
That
so they are
fucking
going to
sucks.
maybe have a chance into turn number 1 if they start-finish line.
Yeah, I'm back just on time.
I should have done donuts in the middle. Gosh darn it. Just to get a little showtime there at the end.
Yeah, thought this thing was over.
I was so ready to drive like 14 hours straight.
I was actually just about to tell you because I got some stuff to do. I was like, you can just stay in the car if you want, if you think you need make it happen.
I was gonna do it. Now, man, just let down so much today. Oh well, that's life.
Well, we can get a new engine in 30 minutes, but they're just going to keep popping.
Oh, John, why'd you give me a glimmer of hope? I'm still driving. What am I talking about? I forgot. No. You know what I forgot? I forgot about the tow. That's why I thought it was over. I thought I wasn't going to be able to roll back, but I forgot our tow trucks magically go across green tracks and pick cars up. Cool.
Yeah, like I said, you get that engine in 30 minutes.